Hello, 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 and welcome to Shante's Corner. So today I'm going to be reading to you guys from my book, Cornerstone, Christ the Rock on Which I Stand. And remember what I told you we're here to do, guys, to help support, uplift, encourage, and motivate each other. And so the poem that I'm going to read for you today is called Apart from God. And when we are apart from God, we're not in a good space. It's not a good space. And a lot of times we being children, we don't want to hear that we're doing something that is not pleasing to anybody. Like, we want to do things the way we want to do them. That's how this world teaches us that it's about me, 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 me. It's my thoughts, it's my opinion, it's my house, it's my this or my that. But that's not how it works from God, with God, because we are helpers one to another. He put us here to work as a community. A church is a community. So when you are apart from God, you are apart from that community, apart from that support system. So I'm going to read this poem from you today. And like I said, it's from my first book. So, separate from God is the worst place to be. How do you go on feeling as if you are free? Don't you know where that road leads? Don't you know where that road leads? You might want to listen and take heed to that still small voice calling. My child, come to me, have no fear. For the world is evil, but the word is clear. For when the bridegroom comes, what shall you do? When you are apart, when the bridegroom comes, what shall you do? Shall you stand apart, or shall you run too? And a lot of us, because we're so rebellious, we don't want to run to God. We don't want to take accountability for our failures. We want to do what we want to do, and we don't want anybody to tell us what we did was wrong. But when we submit to God, we pick up that cross and say, okay, God, I know I was wrong, but I thank you for loving me enough to guide me back to the right direction, to take my hand and to show me the right way to go. So as a child of God, I don't want to be apart from God. I don't want to be in that space where his glory has departed. I never want to be in that space. To me, that's the most terrifying thing ever. Like, to think that God doesn't want to be where I am is just terrifying for me. So as a child of God, I just want to say to you, just remember who you are and whose you are. And remember that every word has a price. Every word has a price. So let your word speak.